Favourites, well, it's no surprise, it's got to be Australia. I think that England will certainly be comfortable and confident coming off that win, though their performance against Ireland would say otherwise, that they've got a bit of a hangover effect. But the Ashes are a totally different ball game, and they'll certainly step up. But one thing I've noticed with the Australian team is that they're building nicely. Certainly there was a lot of criticism over the last year and a bit, and the fact that Steve Smith and David Warner weren't around. The Australian team was able to find ways to win without them. I think that's really important. So then you add those two players back into the side, and they're certainly going to add a lot to the Australian team. My only concern moving forward is trying to keep our fast bowlers on the park. They have a tendency to break down, and there's been a hell of a lot of cricket already played. So injuries will play an important role for both sides moving forward. I see him scoring potentially something very similar. He seems hungry for test runs. He really is a test cricketer, so whilst he would have been disappointed with his World Cup campaign, he showed glimpses throughout that campaign, but luck was just not on his side. So hopefully that turns around come the Ashes. Certainly, I think Adam Gilchrist probably changed everyone's role as a wicketkeeper batsman. That they have to be adding that skill set with the bat. And ideally, if you're going to bat in that number 6 or 7 spot, if you can be an attacking batter that can take the game away from them, an added bonus. And Josh Buttler certainly does add that. He's an exciting prospect. Again, similar to Steve Smith, he'd probably be disappointed with his World Cup campaign. There are a lot of talks. I think Nasser Hussain, he actually probably touted him as the leading run scorer for the World Cup, and he didn't come close. So he'll have plenty of unfinished business as well. He is going to be dangerous. He's your all-round athlete, so good in the field, great with the bat, provides handy overs with the ball. We saw in that World Cup how gutsy he was and willing to kind of dig in and find ways of winning games or giving England their best chance. I feel like he's almost coming to a realisation of what he can do on a consistent basis. He probably hasn't been as consistent as he would have liked. Certainly in the IPL he hasn't. Yeah, Wood, I think is, my understanding is he's out for 5 to 6 weeks. Archer also is in doubt for the first test, but certainly Archer's skill level when he was brought into the England. So I don't think England would have gotten into the final if it wasn't for him. I think he just added another level, another layer to England's setup, and it's something that they were missing, that firepower. Scoreline 5 tests, 3-1 Australia. Josh Hazlewood.